the most about the Pilgrim sandwich is that it really has all the different flavors that go on your plate for Thanksgiving. It has a smoked turkey that we brined for 3 days and smoked for 6 to 8 hours to get that wonderful flavor to come out. It's got some cranberry chutney, which is one of the traditional flavors that we put together in a really unique way to make it pop. We've got one of my very all-time favorites, and that is the stuffing. The stuffing is made just like the way that my mom used to make it, and it should be, because Thanksgiving brings back memories from when you're a kid and when you're with your family. And the last thing that pulls everything together is the gravy. And I make a turkey gravy that pulls together all the different flavors that you cook with from the turkey itself. So you put all this together on one sandwich, and when you bite into it, it just really screams at you, I love Thanksgiving. So let's go ahead and make some. I'm going to go ahead and cut some of my turkey to begin with. Now, I cut it a little thin because I don't like real big thick bites of meat when I go into a sandwich. You want to be able to taste everything else, and you don't want to fight with the meat itself. So you see how nice and juicy that is? You know, you get that because of the brining process that I mentioned earlier. And when you brine meat, it's going to collect all of the juices and flavors inside of it. So I've got my meat cut, and I can go ahead and take my bun out. Sometimes you can also take this and butter it if you want to, and grill it if you like a little bit of a bite on it. But at the Smokehouse, we serve it just like this, open, so it's nice and soft. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put cranberry on both sides. And really that's because you want to drive a lot of that sweet and tart flavor together. And we're going to go ahead and put it on both sides of here. All right, now, because that way you get it in every single bite that you have too. I'm going to go ahead and layer up my turkey. Now, the other thing too about making a sandwich is when you pile your meat, you want to put it on delicate and see how it sits atop each other. And, you know, instead of just putting it all at one time, it sits nice and tall. And so much of food and eating and enjoying it is visual. And when you have a nice stacked sandwich like this, it just feels better, looks better, and it's much more appealing to you. Now, on top of here, because we are going to have a pretty big sandwich at the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and take some of my stuffing. Really, it's my mom's stuffing. I'm going to put on top. And you know what the secret to the stuffing is? It's sausage. I put breakfast sausage in it, and I just use a cornbread stuffing mix. And that breakfast sausage has a lot of flavors, especially if you get one it's already pre-flavored for you and ready to go. And it brings all that moisture and those flavors together. All right, I'm going to put that, and I'm going to go ahead and top it off now with a little bit of gravy. I don't think you can put too much of this. Oh, that is a thick gravy. Look at that. Wowza. All right, spread that around. Okay, now you think about it. I've got every single flavor of a nice Thanksgiving dinner. I've got my bread, my bun, I've got cranberry, I've got a smoked turkey, I've got my dressing, and I've got my gravy to top it. I put that all together. See, that is a beautiful sandwich. Cut that up, and just look at the way that this stacks. Isn't that beautiful? Ooh. Won't say if I do myself. Hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Happy Thanksgiving to you, and God bless.